welcome back to another edition of Dees Nutz. I can't do him real well. Today's episode is going to have the actual acrylic pour. We're going to do 2 or 3 different methods. The surprise ending is it was a surprise to me. It worked. It came out pretty cool. So that's something to look forward to. I was corona free for 3 days while filming this, so it's pretty dull. But thanks to a supporting member of Dees Nutz, we got some more Corona in stock, so we're good to go for the next few videos, yo. In the last episode, we what did we do? Oh, we turned the gato skull. And just a reminder, if anybody wants to buy any of this stuff that I'm making, shoot me an offer. I'll be more than happy to sell it. We did we repaired the duck skull. That actually came out really good. And then we had the ideas that we're going to turn him into a shark duck. A duck shark. We're going to turn him into a dark. And then we started the paint pour. One thing I wanted to mention with the paint, there's the water didn't work so well. I've seen videos where people cut it with water and the water didn't work so well. It actually, I think for these that we did, it made it too thin, even though I think I said we were going to go 2 to 1, and I think I did 2 to 1/2, and it was too thin. And normally I use this flood. Sold at your local Home Depot. Mr. Home Depot, still looking for a sponsor, bro. Hook me up, Joe. And I believe they have it at Walmart also. It's about $15, but this stuff will actually cut your paint without making the paint paler. With water, when you dilute it, it's going to lose the brightness of the color. So with the flood, you don't get that, and that's a little more forgiving too. It allows it to flow correctly, and I believe the ratio is 2 to 1, 2 paints to 1 part flood. And with the other pictures, I have had great success with those. So anything else? And you know, the flood's an added cost. Like I say, it's about $15, but it's worth it. You get a better picture in the end result. So without further ado, let's get on with the paint pour. Alright, so now we're going to you have to put your base coat down. Son of a mustard. Issues. I'm not a liar. You're not a truther. So, a lot of people use white. Some people use black. Depends what you want to do. I always like to just make sure I get all my sides first. Get that all wet. Basically, what this is going to do is give your paint a nice, easy runway to run off and flow. There's no... The nice thing about this is there's no mistakes. No mistakes at all. Some of my coolest paintings came out from mistakes. I like to do the corners, put a little extra in the corners, because for some reason it doesn't like to go to the corners. And yes, you're going to waste a lot of paint. Then you take your little spatula, you spread it around. Wipe it off. Always clean your tools. You want to spread it around. Spread it around the town. You want a nice even coat on it. Come on, get that section there. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's good. Paper towels are a must. Gloves are a must. Okay, we got our mixed paint in there. And now we're gonna set up the box. Okay, so what I've done is I basically made stands to hold my strainer. And now I'm going to straddle this. Put my strainer in the center. Centered. Okay. There's your paint. You can do swirls. You can just pour it in there. Whatever floats your boat. Let's see how this turns out. It's got a good flow. Too many colors. I think I just touched the wood. Not good, dude. So we'll take this off. I don't like it. Like I say, nothing can go wrong. Put that over there. I like the way it's pouring out just by itself. Oh! Well, like I say, there's no mistakes. Oh my goodness. But there are a lot of messes. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So I'm gonna try this. Just doing a little swirls, little swirl action. I think it's too much purple. This is going to take about a month to dry. Okay, now you spread it. For some reason, it doesn't want to stick on that corner. Look at that piece of art, huh? It's different. Basically, you just keep swirling it around, moving it around till you see something you like. I don't like this part down here, so I'm going to try to get rid of that. Don't sweat drip on your picture. Wipe off your excess. Put there. Oh my goodness. What I've done is all the extra paint that's on here, I put it on the piece of plastic on a board. And what you can do with this is, once it dries, it's like leather, and then you can like glue it onto stuff. You could probably like put it on a vase or something, Mod Podge it. Yeah. This one, I'm just going to do straight up black. For my base. And then it's like frosting a cake. And with the albums, they have a little lip on it, so you're going to get a real thick coating because of this lip at the edge. But that's alright. Oh, don't get stuck. We'll see if this has a better effect. Always have water around. How are we going to do this one? Let's think about this. Okay, I'm just going to pour this one through a colander. And you can basically tease it to go where you want it. Oh, I like that orange in there, or that it made. So I'm going to bring that back. Dang it. I like this part up here. See if we can stretch it out. Oh, stretch it out. Losing it. Okay, I'll let you see what it's like when it's done. Okay, and then when you're done, there's a bunch of little air holes there. You don't need a lot. Just go over it real quick with the flame. It pops all those bubbles. And voila, you got yourself a painting, yo. Okay, well, I just invented something. I'm sure it's out there on the interweb somewhere, but it's new to me. This is that first paint on plastic that I told you could keep. I took the board and I just smashed it down in this area here. And I came up with this. I think that looks pretty dang cool. Woohoo! Well, I thought my razor was dull until I watched that last segment. And that reminds me of a story so dirty, I'm ashamed to think of it myself. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. You young kids won't get that one. Alright, so next time, I'll show you how we ended up the finished 3 products. And when I peel the overpour on the plastic off, we'll see if we can do something with those. And oh, I'm gonna polyurethane those pictures, because the pour paint will dry to like a flat. I'm getting very up close and personal with you. I should sit back a little bit. So hello, Jerry. Basically, I should call these basically videos. I'm going to do the polyurethane over those. I do 2 coats, and it makes it look a whole lot better. And then we're going to start production on the duck shark, duck, dark. So keep watching, keep sharing, keep liking, keep following. Got it right that time. And thanks to all the comments, to my DMs, for the support. And like I say, please, share these. Let them grow. Let them grow like a weed. Like a weed. So that's it for this edition of Dees Nutz. We'll see you next time. Stay cool. God bless.